Wait a minute. I've just got here and I've just noticed that my UK map has been messed up a bit. Oh dear. Hmm. Well, I mean, yeah, okay. Okay. Somebody's messed a bit of Norfolk and Suffolk up and some of the coast round there. And added some extra stuff around the edges. Some, is there some text there? Aliens. Can't read that text. Whatever. Right. I mean, my UK map project proved kind of useless anyway. It's one of my worst performing things I've done, I think. Bit of a waste of money, to be fair. But, yeah, whatever. I will probably eventually make a proper map of the UK out of cubes and try and do something with it, but so far it's proven to be a complete waste of time and money and quite disappointing, really. Right, okay, let's see, what have we got here? So I got a dual octahedron, this ball rolling cube challenge. I'm not entirely sure why I've got this and whether it's worth having. 3 by 3 by 8. I don't know if I'll actually unbox that, but it exists. Another thing that, well, I'm not definitely not going to actually unbox this because I don't really care about special stuff like that. But again, I carry 4 Chinese New Year of the Horse edition. Yes, of course, there is the Gan Carry 4 itself, and also the new Gan Robot V2. I'm not sure if I'll actually mention them in this stream. There's a new Z-Cube Smiley Face 2x2, new Vin 3 Nova, 3 versions of the Haytun White Wave Rider V2, also known as a Dolphin Cube, Diancheng House Cube. Um, I guess I should just mention it because, like, I mean, I'm not going to unbox it because I have absolutely no use for it whatsoever, but I know people like stuff like this. But I do finally have YJ's QB toy of some kind, so, like, I guess if you want them, I feel like some people will. In fact, I know people have already bought them. So I do now have them in stock. So I think I'm going to start off with the Diancheng House 2x2, which I seem to have rather a lot of. So I should check as to why I have so many of them. Or maybe there are multiple versions and I've ordered like a certain number of each. I have forgotten, it's been a while. But here we have one version of the Diancheng House 2x2. So it's just a house, I guess, and the goal is to get it back into house shape, I guess. Okay, let's scramble this up, and well, yeah, in very few moves it's completely scrambled up. And right, what's it meant to look like? Already forgotten what it's supposed to look like. Right, so okay, yes. And Japer or Twist. Yes, if you can't afford a proper house, you could probably afford a house cube. Oh, okay. Not quite, not quite. I think these two need to swap somehow. Oh, this is actually slightly more confusing than I thought. Right, okay, let's try twisting that again. How many bedrooms does it have? I can have a look. Okay, right. I think that's how it's supposed to look. I think that's solved. How many bedrooms does this house have? Yeah, you can't really tell from the outside. Obviously, it's got like 8 external pieces, just like a 2x2 would have. But obviously, it's slightly different to a normal 2x2 because you have to like rotate this bit 45 degrees before you can make the turn. Hello, Wayne LJ8QP. And thank you, Pence12347. Yeah, I've been at a youth weekend with a bunch of kids this weekend, and I'm quite fed up with the 6-7 stuff. Yes, this is a Die-Etching House 2x2. I'll have a look to see if there are multiple versions, but yeah. For now, I guess I have solved it. Obviously, it's not difficult to solve. Right. Okay, another silly 2x2. The Z-Cube Smiley Face 2x2. I think this is available in different colours, but I've only got green at the moment. Obviously, if it's possible, then... Okay, CXLD Suck Z. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be listing it for significantly less than £500,000, but if you want to give me £500,000, like, I guess you can. Right, okay. So this has got lots of different faces on it. I have a feeling this is actually going to be quite a bit more challenging than I realised. So let's have a look. Oh, 2x2 doesn't turn as well as I hoped, but it's not too bad. Okay, I'm going to just scramble it up and see. Oh, wait a minute. I guess I can like make the same face with like the same mouth with different eyes, can't I? Let's just try and make the same thing. So I think that's what it started with. But that's not right, is it? Okay, so yeah, that's right. Then put that. So that's the first layer done. Okay. And then the mouths are both this way up, which is not the way they're supposed to be. So I'm just going to do F triple sexy F prime. How much for every puzzle I own? A lot. And I guess at this point, like, well, I don't know which mouth is meant to go with each thing, and there are multiple options. Just two. Oh, that's the way it's supposed to go. It's made clear by these little tiny red things there. Right, so I guess this is solved. It's not especially difficult as well. Right, 6LD Sog Z asks, how much for every puzzle you own? A lot. I don't think you can afford to buy every puzzle I own. Right, let's have a look at the new Vin 3 Nova. So this is the new Vin 3 Nova. Uh, nope, that is not a deal. What a strange box. Look at this. Like, who came up with this idea? What? Why? The cave in? Um, what a waste of money. What a weird box design. Completely useless. That's zero value. What we have. Okay. So, it's a strange tool. I'm guessing that has some tensioning use. That is also very strange. What even is this thing? What? I have no idea what that's for either. Um, right, how to solve a cube. Okay, well that's pretty standard. My solution guide is better. Okay. Okay, so there's some various setup stuff you can do. I'm not sure whether I'll get onto that, but okay, okay, that's not too bad. Actually does feel pretty nice, even without doing any of that tension stuff. Which cube are you asking to have for £10? I think the smiley face cube is probably under £10 on this. Well, it probably will be when I get around to listing it on speedcubing.org. Yeah, I mean, obviously it is pounds, not dollars. Obviously, my store does convert. Right, okay, 3 by 3. That is rather slow, but my fault. You know, I don't think I did a single solve of any cube on Saturday. And when I realized that, I was very annoyed because, like, I was hoping to make a video of 10 years of, like, cubing at least once a day. And I think I have actually just failed that this weekend somehow. Because I cannot recall doing any solve of any twisty puzzle on Saturday, despite there being twisty puzzles in my bag, of course. What on earth did I just do? And what else have I 3D printed? I'm 3D printing frames to display cubes like this. I'm hoping to get about um, 40 to 50 of them by crew. I'm not going to have them done by Falkirk this weekend, of course, but I'll have some of them done. Yeah, this is a good cube. I quite like it. Well done, Vin. I mean, obviously, the 3x3 market is still so saturated that you make a good cube who do enough people care, but this is a good cube based on my initial impressions. Obviously, I don't know if people will start actually using it, anyone competitive, but it's definitely possible. It's just funny how, like, Theodore Zagier got the world record with a GAN 12, which is now nearly 4 years old. Yeah, over 4 years old. And yeah, in that time, how many cubes have been released? How many cubes has Theodore tried and decided that they weren't better, weren't worth switching to? In fact, was Theodore Zagier even cubing when the GAN 12 was released? That is actually something to think about. Was Theodore even cubing when the GAN 12 was first released? He probably was, but I doubt he was like fast at all. Yeah, well, that's a 9.51 average of 12. That seems a bit slow. Right. Am I going to sell the shelves? I highly doubt it. I mean, obviously, if people really want them for whatever weird reason, then I might consider it, but I can't imagine people would want to buy cube displays like mine. Like, who'd want them? I mean, if any other cube store wanted them, they could just print them themselves. Oh, right, Theodore's Edges Scramble. I mean, obviously, I've already seen it, so it's nothing new. And I don't know if I remember his solution. Like last week I did, when it first happened. I looked it up and remembered it. Um, yeah, yeah. I did think about doing a video about it, but then by the time I got around to it, it was already like old news. By the time I would have actually been able to do it. Right, X Prime. Yeah. Uh, yes, that's it. Yes. Well, that's not actually the OLL he did, but that's the OLL I know for that case. Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's just a very nice solve, very nice scramble that Theodore could have easily messed up, and he didn't, and then well, there we go, world record. And congratulations to Theodore Zagier. I mean, I guess I can try and downsolve it a bit if people want to see that. There we go. Sub 5. That's not even a PB. Well, then again, like, should I expect, like, me down solving the world record to be a PB? Corner twisted. I guess. Didn't. No, how fast did I get? Yeah, I think I did just about manage to get Max Park's 3.13 sub 4 when I did like 100 solves. Okay. But yeah, I'm just. I cannot turn. Oh. Almost sub 4. I think I heard that Dylan had like downsold it down to 2.16 or something. And obviously Dylan Miller is a lot faster than me. There we go. Right. That is sub 4. 3.86. I mean, obviously I could practice that a lot and maybe get it slightly faster, but there are other things to do on this stream. Oh yeah, let's put this back in its... No, I'm not going to even bother putting it back in its stupid box. Vin, take note. There's no point in boxes like that. Okay, so this is the Diancheng Dual Octahedron. And I'm not entirely sure what that means. I'm assuming it means that it can both turn on the corners and the faces. So like a mixture between a corner turning octahedron and a face turning octahedron. But I don't actually know that for sure. And I'll find out in very, very soon. Right. So, wait, what? Okay, so it can turn on the corners. Just a corner. Hmm. Oh, is this a corner turning octahedron in a different way? Where's my normal? Do I have a normal CTO lying around anywhere? No, I don't think I do at the moment. Right, okay. Well, anyway. So is this turning... Oh, right. So I think this turns in a slightly different way to the normal corner turning octahedron. Hello, Squidgy Squeegee. Wayne LI LJ8QP. No, I don't currently have the Shegshell 15 by 15. If you want one, I could order one in for you. But honestly, my experience with the Mosheng 11 by 11 10 by 10 was just so bad that I have very little interest in stocking the rest of the series unless there's like actual demand for them. Okay, right. Let's see how do I solve this. Can't do the normal stuff. Okay. Just can't make the normal moves. Hmm. Yeah, you just can't make the normal moves. So suddenly everything's way more difficult. How am I supposed to get that piece there? There must be a way of doing it. Obviously, I could just do that. Or maybe I could move it out of the way like that, but then it's upside down, of course. Maybe it's another way of moving that across, like, hmm. But then I want that piece. Well, I mean, I don't even know because I got to get the everything else in the right place first, like that. No, okay, right. I guess I've just accidentally solved what I suppose, presume might be the first step. I don't know. This is a very different puzzle to anything that I'm used to. But then how do I twist the corner and all that stuff? Yeah. The Shengshou Moshang 15 by 15 is available in magnetic, but like yeah, if it's anything like the Mosheng 11 by 11 magnetic, then it's so far behind the Diansheng that it's just not worth considering. Right, let's think about this. So, okay. Right, but then that's wrong. Well, that can be corrected very quickly. Okay, how do I get that in though? It's just I just constantly want to do moves that I can't. And I guess, based on that corner, that's also not right anyway. Okay, so I've got one corner potentially right now. Okay. Right, how do I go further than this though? Well, yeah, because the centers can move, can't they? Yes, so that is in the wrong way round. Because I know that based on that corner, which is now wrong. Yeah, I mean, as I said, if you want one, contact me. I will get you one, and it will be cheaper. But I'm just hesitant. because the Daincheng is just so much better. Ooh, I might be onto something here. Just inserted that. I've got that block there. Okay. Right. Ultimately, though, I don't know, like, how long I can keep trying to solve this. I don't think I'll be able to do it in a manner, in an amount of time that will, like, actually people are actually going to watch. Um, what can you get for £10? Well, definitely not a Sheng Shell 15 by 50. I'm going to Falkirk this weekend. Sorry if you're going to Crewe, but more people are going to Falkirk. And I can't go to both, even though I am sponsoring both. You can't make that move, Daniel. You cannot make that move. So you've got that bit done. I wonder if there's a tutorial in the box. Where even is the box? Oh no. Oh, it's Daincheng. They don't put tutorials in the box, do they? Okay. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to leave that for now. I might try and get back to it at some point, but I don't have unlimited time to be trying to solve what seems to be quite a challenging puzzle. And well done to Daincheng for making something that wasn't what I expected, but is actually quite challenging. Right, so I think well, probably not quite the final thing, but one of the last things are the three versions of the Phaeton Wave Rider V2. Yes, thanks a lot. Right. Okay, so I'm going to start off with HT001. I'm not entirely sure what these are. I think I've heard something about like a standard flagship and Pioneer, copying what Chi did with the Tornado and stuff. Come on, stop being stupid and come out, you wretched, stupid thing. There we go. Right. Okay. Silly card. And an oversized box. And a useless cube stand. So I'm assuming this is just the standard version. Let's have a look inside. Oh, okay. So even it's got a 20 magnet ball core. Um, I guess it's not the standard version then if it's got a 20 magnet ball core, but interesting. Guessing that's mag. Yeah, that looks like maglev too. Okay. But it's not UV, so maybe it's like the flagship version. I don't know, or maybe they're all like they all have 20 magnet ball cores. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about the 4-day Strathclyde comp. It does sound like something fun, but I don't know if I can justify going all the way up there for it. I hope they find more venues in Scotland. I've heard like the Meadowbank venue is like making it way too expensive, so they can't really use it again, which is a shame because it's a very nice venue. I think apparently they said something about like they wanted the competitor number to be reduced down to like 30, but still at the same venue cost, which obviously like the UK Cube Association can't even think about. Like that's ridiculous. Okay, that's a bit better. There's some strange F2L stuff there, which I'm going to instantly forget about. Okay. That's pretty nice. So this has quite an interesting feel so far. Obviously it's not UV. Don't know if any of the other versions are UV. It has quite a blocky turning feel. It's definitely slower than the Vin Nova I just unboxed. The magnets feel quite strong. Mm, yeah, the Dainchi Mini 7x7 is only really good if like you have really tiny hands and stuff. What did I just do there? Right. Well, this feels decent, but I prefer the Vin Nova. Right, let's. Oh, wait a minute, that's 03. To do 002 first. Right, okay. Okay, so what's different about this? It doesn't feel UV. Oh, okay, this has only got an 8 magnet ball core. So maybe they're in the wrong order. That's interesting. It's got like a what appears to be like a maglev ring at the top of each well, at the bottom of the like screw bit of each. Well, it's probably not a screw. It's probably mag. At the bottom of the core. Don't know why. Yep, I still have my Dainsheng 15 by 15. It is currently scrambled. I'm not sure if I'll when it will get sold, if at all. I think I have another one in stock as well, if you want a new one. Definitely have a Dainsheng 14 by 14 in stock. And is it good? Yeah. I mean, for a 15 by 15, it's very impressive. So I'm assuming this is the flagship version. That's the Pioneer version. And I'm guessing 003 is the standard version. Um, I'm... I kind of think I prefer this version at the moment. Yeah, that's not a bad solve. Well, I mean, not a terrible solve, I guess. Hmm. Will Moe release a magnetic 13 by 13 by the end of 2026? It's definitely a possibility. It just depends what they decide to do with the new Mailong magnetic series. Like they could definitely keep going up. It just depends, I think, on like sales, whether they think they can sell enough. Why did I just do that algorithm? Because I'm kind of surprised Cheese stopped. Well, then again, I have they stopped or have they just like released the Warrior series? And of course, the Warrior 7 by 7 is kind of like based on the 8 by 8. But like in many ways, I might make a video about this because well, that's actually reminds me of one cube I need to unbox, which I will get to later. Because the Warrior series is crazy cheap. Like, how is it so cheap? How are they selling? Like, how is a magnetic UV coated ball core 7 by 7 14.95? Like, that is crazy. I don't think I would have believed that that would exist. before it was released. And I don't know why. I feel there might be something going on with Chi. Because why are they making these... How are they making these cubes so cheap? Do they have some different technology? Or are they just trying to, like, desperately shift more stuff? Or are they trying to undercut everyone else in specific markets? Because if they are, like, I don't think it's really working. Because, of course, there were those rumors last year when Chi was, like, not paying some designer, that Chi, like, going bankrupt because of that. But, like, that just sounded ridiculous. And then Chi got into a bit of trouble, which, of course, the Cuban community has quickly forgotten about, um, for making it seem like, well, like, admitting that and making it seem like they were the victim when really they weren't. Okay. Right, so I guess finally, welcome, Backrooms Not for Fun. Yeah, giveaways have historically proven to be completely useless and stupid. A complete waste of time and money for me as a YouTube channel. So, sorry, not happening. Unless I find a good reason to do it. Like, the purpose of a giveaway is supposed to, like, promote the channel and get more people interested, and it has never worked from my experience. Obviously it's hard to judge how well it's worked, but I don't believe it's worked. Okay, so what's in here? So still got a magnet ball core, but it... Oh, wait a minute. So this has got an 8 magnet ball core and edge magnets. This has got an 8 magnet ball core and no edge magnets. And this has got a 20 magnet ball core and edge magnets. So I guess this must be the standard version, this is the flagship, and this is the Pioneer. Now, what on earth is the point of having an edge magnet without having the 20 magnet ball core? Like, the edge magnets are just going to, like, attract... There's going to be some, like, slight attraction at the 45-degree mark. Yeah, some slight but realistically unnoticeable attraction there. Well, I mean, that's my fastest solve of the day, except down solving the world record. Some terrible turning. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, this feels quite good. I know somebody who might watch this at some point who would definitely like it because it's not UV coated and still feels good. What did I just do there? Did I seriously misrecognize that OLL? Like, to be misrecognizing OLLs when I've been doing it for so many years is crazy. Did I seriously do that? Wake up, Daniel. Just wake up. Right, okay, so that's the flagship, I'm guessing. Gonna have to list these at some point in the next day. And I think there is one final thing to deal with, which is, of course, the Warrior 5x5 UV, which I think is going to be 11.95. I'll have to confirm that. I wonder, why would I give you a free cube? What have you done to justify getting a free cube? Oh, interesting. This does actually remind me of like the Qi MS and the even to an extent the Volt. I don't think there's any lubricant in here though, which is going to like. Well, I mean, what's the closest lubricant to me? It's this PRZ23. I will put some PRZ23 in here just for the fun of it. Hello, Michael Zane 3592. And hello, Cabbage Guy W8N. Right, okay, so this is the Qi Warrior 5x5 MUV, which is the cheapest magnetic and UV coated 5x5 on the market. Daniel, what have you just done? Are you that incompetent? Like, how are you that bad at solving 5x5s that you not only mess up the parity algorithm, but you mess it up in such a way that it doesn't even solve parity, so you have to do it again? That's my own stupidity for that being so slow. Well, based on sales data at Cube stores, would dispute cubing being dead. It's probably not still quite as good as 2022 to early 2023, but it's not dead. Uh, what's wrong with me today? I'm so bad at solving 5 by 5s. No, I'm quite disappointed with this. It doesn't feel as good as a 6 by 6 and 7 by 7. I'm not entirely sure why, and obviously I'm not happy with GE because of that, because I've ordered 10 of them, and I want to sell 10 of them. Well, 9, I guess, because I'm keeping one at least, and hopefully more after that, so I can order more in. But it's not actually that good. At least right now. Maybe it will feel better with some tensioning. But I've already put some lubricant in. Of course, 5 by 5 is one of my most like time-dependent events. Like if I'm feeling good, I can solve 5 by 5 a lot faster. And yeah, I just slow at 5 by 5 right now. But honestly, I'm not too impressed with this so far. I'll see what happens. Probably do some more solves on it and some more lubrication to try and improve it a bit. But right now, I'm not too happy. So that's the Chi Warrior 5 by 5 MUV. I'll leave this because it's not really cubing, but it will probably be available on my store soon. I don't know if anybody would actually want it. Um, So, a reminder of the other things that will soon be available. QB, YJ's silly mascot thing. Again, I carry 4, and again, I carry 4 Year of the Horse edition. A 3x3x8. What on earth just happened with my 3D printer? Is it deliberately trying to waste my time? I mean, that wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. What? Are you claiming that you're done? That's insane. You are not done. I'll investigate that. So you've just been printing nothing into the air and assuming it's still got stuff. Okay, anyway, right. I'll have to investigate that, but that can be done off stream. Bye.